I'm Rachel and this is Evaluation Activity 7 of the Prelim. And the first shot is of James walking into the room. When we filmed it, we did film from both sides to do a match on action, but because we'd never used a camera before, we accidentally taped over it. So obviously, this gave us experience of how to use a camera and how this was bad, and obviously we wouldn't do it again in our real thing. We used a fade there, and that sort of helped us. We're glad we did that, because then we could use fades in the real thing, whereas if we'd never put one in the prelim, we might not have known to use one. As you can see, at 5 seconds the sound cut out, and we don't know what we did to stop it from working, but since we've been doing our real thing, we haven't made that mistake again, and the sound's always worked since we did that. And here you can see James sort of laughs as Pierce walks in, and obviously this wouldn't be acceptable in the real video, because in a realistic film you wouldn't have someone laughing or looking at the camera. They're having a conversation, but obviously you can't hear, so that does really sort of make it a bit rubbish. This is an over-the-shoulder shot we've done here on our camera work. We then do a fade, which is really bad fade. Let's go back. A fade from match on action from the other side. We've stuck to the 180-degree rule from not going over to the other side of James. We've stayed on one side of them, so we've never gone on the other side of the camera. Back here, it was really jumpy filming. Obviously that's bad, and we've learnt now to keep it more still on the tripod in the real filming. Here we've got James walking into the room here, and we did this because we thought it was funny, really, but we wouldn't do that in the real thing because it's silly. And then we've got a reaction shot of Pierce at the end. Obviously that's another thing we wouldn't do. So yeah, our main mistakes really were the sound cutting out, and just generally because it was the first time we've used it, we didn't really know what we were doing. That's all.